Do you struggle coming up with ideas for videos?
Because I do.
So let us show you how we did this.
So you can go create some fun content for yourself.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to get more content like this.
Okay, so let's talk about how I just made that video. Basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna record, and then you're gonna like put it in Premiere, and then you're gonna export it, and then you're done. Just kidding. Let's just hop right in here. Get to town. Control A, delete, bam, then you're done. Just kidding, I've been goofing around. I haven't done anything. I haven't even logged in. Boom. We're gonna get you a good tripod. You know, one that has 3 legs, like tripods. And then you're gonna not use it in the sand, like me. You're gonna put your camera on it, bam. You're gonna get it all centered, get it all level, there's a bubble. And then you're gonna lose the wig, get your hat, put that on, get back to business, and take your camera, you set it on there. You're gonna split your background, split your foreground, basically gonna wanna have like a point of reference for yourself or your actor so that they don't really cross each other. You can do it, it's just gonna take more editing effort on your part when you try and edit this. But so basically you can film yourself twice in the same scene. You don't want to move the camera after you've had it set up. You might want to like have something like sketched out, things that you're gonna say, like a part A and a part B for yourself or for the person that's doing the video. You wanna have that space between part A and part B so that there's room for the segments for part B or the voice B for, or voice person 2 or thing 1 or thing 2 to basically play that audio in between person A or thing 1 or yeah. So thing 1 and thing 2 can have a conversation with each other and it look natural and flow. And then you film all but part A. Maybe you may take 2 or 3 takes. You're gonna wanna have your autofocus on manual and get the focus set so that you don't have the focus racking, because that will adjust how the layers will mask. And then when you have that, part A, you feel good about it, you're gonna film part B. When you have part B recorded, this is what I did or do, is I'll record the back of my screen for part B with my phone. And then I play part B or thing 2 or person 2 kind of in line with part 1 or thing 1 or person 1. And then they play together, and if the segments match and you can have the voices fit between each other, then you can pretty much proceed to bringing it back to your computer and go ahead and start editing. So let's start with that.
Okay, so once you have your video in there, you're going to select your in point for your first take or your first segment of where you're sitting. And you'll select your out point and you'll basically drag your first take into your sequence. After that, you'll select your second take in and out points and drag that down into your timeline as well. You're going to want to stack that or layer that on top of the first take. After you've done that, you're going to want to try and line up the audio so that the conversation flows, or the parts where you're speaking line up in between each other. From this point, you'll take and select the top layer or the top video, and you're going to change your zoom to like 25%, just so that you can basically see all edges of the frame of the video. With the top video selected, you're going to go over to the effects controls panel and then select the free draw Bezier tool. From this point, you're going to basically make a box over half of the video, and then you'll go and click inverted. You'll change your mask feather just enough to help feather that edge and keep it kind of blended well with the other frame. At the end of your clip, to make your video look better and make that seam between the two videos look a little more seamless, you can basically select the stopwatch point on the mask path, and then you're going to basically move your mask by a couple keyframes, you know, and following that person out of the frame, and then you can go again to the beginning and do the same thing as that person is walking in. That way you don't have this crazy defined line throughout the whole thing, and that the shadows and changing of light within the scene moves with the person coming in and out of the frame. After you've got your mask all lined up and where you need it, because you might need to adjust it within the middle if you come close or move around a little bit or wave your arm and whatnot. But once you've done all that, you can go ahead and add an adjustment layer on top of the two video clips, and you can go over into the color panel and basically apply any kind of little effects within this on the adjustment layer. I like to basically move a little bit of the curves, do a little bit there, and sometimes I apply effect and whatnot. After you've done all of this, you can go ahead and add a default transition to the, or any type of transition really, to that adjustment layer to help it blend into other scenes that you might have. If you thought this was cool, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Yeah, I'll try and do more like these if you guys liked them. Definitely enjoyed doing this. I tried to put a little more effort into this one than I have in the past. Actually, I shouldn't say that, because some of the other ones just have taken a different kind of effort, where this one was a little bit more planning and methodical, and then like going back and reshooting and redoing sound and stuff on some stuff. Yeah, anyway, if you guys like this, please share it, like it, give me a comment. Yeah, go check out some of my other videos. Oh yeah, follow me on TikTok if you haven't yet. If you thought this was cool,